Hello everybody, this is Binton7 on my BintonGaming channel, and welcome back to An Untitled Story. This is another episode of the Fire Cage, SkySand, Deep Dive trifecta. Each of those three areas have a blue orb that is either required or just helpful for 100%ing the other two areas, so you can't 100% one without going to the others. In Fire Cage's case, the blue orb is at the very end of the area, so if you want that, you gotta go through the whole thing. If you want more information, check out my Fire Cage video. The deep dive one is the ice shot, which is required for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys where that ice shot is in deep dive. Okay, it's right to the right of this room here. If you look at the map, that is three rooms down into deep dive. You go to the right and there we go. We got a blue orb. Now that we've gotten the ice shot, now we can take our time making it to the SkySand area, which, if you remember from past videos, if you aren't joining now, if you've been here with us this entire time, I don't need to tell you this, but if you just joined, hello, welcome. We're gonna fall down to SkySand from Night Climb. It's the only place where you can. And now, check this out. If we walk up to this fire guy, boom, he's frozen. Now we can shoot it and we got a little Zelda sound. And yeah, from here, it's not too far. I think it's just, yeah, it's right over here. This is a little puzzle for you. This is a room that's impenetrable. We cannot make it into there. There's no hidden passageways, but if you've got your thinking caps on, there's a save point in there, and if we make our way over to a save point, then we can teleport into that impenetrable room. Bada bing, bada boom. Now check me out. We got this thing. Now we can slide on the ceiling like this. Hello everybody, this is Binton7 on my BintonGaming channel. Hello everybody. Alright, now that we have that, we can continue on into this. Oh, I was completely irresponsible there. Like I was saying, now that we have that ability, we can continue on into the depths of SkySand and jump a little bit too late. I want those pots, so... Oh! Alright, so, note to self, the fireballs do not go through the spike guys. It actually makes them instantaneously distressed. I've never gotten those pots before in my life. I think it would be cool if I got them. We need the money anyway, so whatever will work in order to proceed in life, because money will be an item that we won't have enough of if we just go through the game normally. Moving through the SkySand Temple like we're Indiana Jones. I love that guy. I wonder if I can actually bypass those ledges altogether and just go straight from each... We can! Straight from each red energy cluster to the others. That's fun. I don't even have to deal with like half the obstacles in that room that way. Okay, I didn't say this before, but hey... Whoa! I needed to slide on the ceiling in order to continue there, which means that you even need the ceiling slide to proceed in SkySand itself. So if you don't solve that puzzle right away, you're screwed. I feel like it's very fitting that the desert temple area in the game has a blue orb locked behind a tricky puzzle. And now we got some tricky platforming. But don't worry, guys, I'm the tricky platformer. I'm surprised to have made it this far, and hey, we got a free heart out of that. I think we're actually like halfway through the desert temple, so that wasn't even too bad. Look at that. That's such a cute detail. In that little room where the heart was, there's a heart on the wall in the background. Crazy attention to detail. Oh my god. No, I don't want another person to crash my game. Okay, so that guy, just to recap for you, because I didn't do a good job recapping what I already knew about the bandit dialogue from the last episode. There's some gold in this temple, supposedly, and that guy wants to beat us to it. But he doesn't know that I'm the fastest bird in the entire animal kingdom. We got a save point. That's nice. Here's our progress so far in the Orange Land. More puzzles. This room has a puzzle in it. Those spots on the wall are more than just decoration. They're more than just to make you think that this room has more dimension to it than it actually does, because it does have all the dimensions. That's some invisible wall stuff. And now we're almost to the boss already. This area is not that long. Oh! This is going to be the shortest episode in the entire world. I'm telling you now. I'm calling it. Nope! Haha! And what's your deal, spike guy? There's already spikes in the ceiling. And I just... wow, okay. Clearly that walking spike guy is not needed there because I'm just going to die anyway. Okay, light taps on the jump key if we want to continue on with our lives. And this is the only reason why the yellow energy clusters are necessary from Fire Cage, is this right here, which I think, if I recall correctly... Oh, it's not hard at all. I think maybe it's only hard if you don't have all the jump upgrades. But as I've told you guys 3 times now, I already have all the jump upgrades in the game. And I love all the free stuff. Another heart in the background, that's cute. The benefit of insanity, if you completely ignore all of the things that are detrimental to the experience, a benefit is that all the stuff that would be otherwise really hard to get are easy because you have to get them in the hard way anyway. Hey, it's a boss. A mummy guy who's slowly disappearing into the void, leaving his outline for us to look at. Ooh, he's got some rocks in his pocket. I wonder how long those have been there. And this sword that's been... Ooh, all right. We got the main gimmick of this boss. And we missed completely. This boss is quite tricky. I feel like even on the successful runs, you're gonna miss at least once from this sword. Oh! Okay. Yeah. The sword, you have to aim at him, which is insane. Aiming that sword at him is not exactly the funnest thing in the world because it's so specific. You gotta be pointing at the lankiest man in the universe. Oh, and I gotta get these hearts every time. Gosh darn. Look, we're already back at him. Disco sword. Ooh, it looks like he chooses a random direction to go every time, because last time he went to the right. This time it was to the left. And now I'm gonna... Oh, I was so close. Come on now, mummy, you gotta be fair. I lightly grazed your aura. That should have been enough. Let's go. Oh, boom, we got him. And now you guys know exactly what's gonna happen, so... I may as well just skip ahead to me beating him since I'm gonna do that right away. Oh! I am the keeper of a secret, by the way. The secret being that I have never beaten SkySand on insanity mode. This was one of the areas that really stumped me. I was able to get through Fire Cage just fine somehow, but this one, I could not beat that mummy boss no matter what. So hopefully that is not indicative of the experience I'm about to have. I keep forgetting I have to get these hearts every time. Okay, Mummy Man, you are going down on this very next attempt. Can we get him? First try? We sure can. I am the master at aiming a ghostly sword at a ghostly mummy. I really do love that the mummy boss is only one actual room of challenges, followed by hearts and then the boss. I think, let's count the rooms in Fire Cage in my mind. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like 5 rooms of challenges. Please don't check my math because I'm a math minor. And when I say math minor, I mean I did not want to commit to majoring in math. And not that I am below 18 years old and I'm made of math. Boom! We grazed him, and that was enough to do an entire unit of damage. And I can't believe I did that. If I showed the footage of me getting to the boss on every single attempt, you would just hear me sing along to the background music the entire time. I'm gonna get you this time, ghostly mummy. Why you gotta be a ghost and a mummy? Like, pick a struggle, man. Oh, got him once. I have yet to get him twice in this entire video so far, but I point that out just to jinx myself. Boom! Right in the crotch. Sorry, man. Not sure if there's anything left there after all these years. How long has it been? Who knows? Okay. So much for committing to a bit. This was the one attempt where I subconsciously decided I'm gonna include me singing the background noise on this run because I think that would be funny to include, and then that just so happened to be the exact attempt where I just could not get that yellow cluster heart. No! Why? I did a meteor smash down into the sword. That is not how you survive longer than 3 seconds. If these first 2 hits are giving me this much trouble, I am not feeling very good about my odds of beating all 4 hits of this fight. Ah! We got our first instance of the ghosts trying to get us after the last episode. It's a little bit of a payoff to that setup. And they don't typically instantly kill you, but again, I am in insanity mode. After you beat Fire Cage, that's when they start randomly appearing in whatever room it is that you're working through. You could be right in the middle of something and they'll show up and ruin your day. Mummy sword. Are you even a mummy sword, or are you just a ghost sword that's just kind of buddies with the ghost mummy? I like to imagine that the mummy was once a great warrior and now he's just stuck in a room to be defeated by literally a red bird. We're on the 3rd hit once more. Gosh, there are so many rocks all over the place. But don't worry, I found a path forward. Oh, I am tempted to just not do the hearts this time around and then just come back for them, because it's not actually that bad to get back to this room. It is quite a privilege to be playing insanity mode and to see... What I was trying to say is that it is quite a privilege. Oh gosh, guys, leave me alone. What I was trying to say is that it's nice to be playing insanity mode because we get to see what the bird looks like completely red. In normal gameplay, once he becomes red, that means he's dead because he ain't got no more hearts. We are able to do 2 hits without taking any damage. Now, granted, that is necessary if you want to hit him twice. In insanity mode, I'm doing it. I'm trying it. I'm gonna completely ignore the hearts, and we're gonna come back to them. Make sure you remind me, just to save some time, because, you know, we only have so much of that in this life. Time is the most valuable currency. Every mega corporation would tell you this. No! Wait, I think that's a good strategy. Just hang out by the wall. And then, I don't know why I didn't follow through with that strategy I just proclaimed was really good. Oh, I pulled a muscle in my foot. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, that's not part of the strategy. While I'm here, let me check if my husband's coming home from wherever he is. He's home! That's awesome. Okay, well, I'll see him soon. All right, Mommy, let's get this over with. In this attempt, I've got somebody in my home that I live with that's waiting for me. Nope. Wow, I barely got that one. God, no! 2 hits, barely successfully connecting. I love not knowing the words to say until I have to say them. It's just like whatever will come to mind first is whatever I will be forcing out of my mouth. Ooh, you can't catch me. You can't see me. Ooh, I'm hiding. I'm behind a pole. Hanging out by the wall is not going to help me, by the way, because he seems to throw rocks at random heights, even hitting the wall halfway up it. I don't know the deal there. No! I wonder if I'm ever going to die to the sword itself. I don't remember if I've already done that in this video or not. But man, I would feel so stupid. We're on hit number 3. We haven't even gotten to hit number 4 yet. This is a disgrace. Ooh, hey, I like to be cool like that. Oh, no, I died to the sword. Stopping right underneath me. That's not fair. I feel like you coordinated with the mummy. You're not supposed to do that. Oh! No! No, I couldn't decide on where to go in time. Sorry, Mr. Mummy, but I have been forced to become a master pathfinder. Oh my god. No! Person. In the corner is not... Hey. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, well, at least I'm on the pathway to victory and not to hell. Man, so that's an instance of the ghosts really messing with you when you're in the middle of something. You got important business to take care of. Well, who cares? Those ghosts can just show up and really mess up your day. Also, isn't he supposed to be a ghost by now? Hello? Oh, I just had to jump. Oh. My therapist actually told me the reason why that fire cage video took so long to make is because I failed to stay calm in the key points where it mattered the most. She also told me that she doesn't really need to hear every little fact about my life. Oh, by God! We're on the last hit at long last. Now, how long will I be alive to tell the tales that I want to tell to the people that I want to tell it? Well, about 6 seconds. We're on the last hit once more. Time for me to start saying some really funny stuff I can't edit out. Or maybe I'll just go quiet because that's when I play the best. No video is more entertaining than one where somebody succeeds at something silently. We're back to the lab again. Oh god. We must... I was so close. Well, actually not really. I feel like there was still a solid few more seconds. I feel like the more I do this, the better I get at it. Maybe that's just how real life works. Come on! No! Oh my god, final hit, and I just could not stick the landing. No! God, right in the face with the hilt of the sword. That should not have counted. If I know a thing or two about sword play, is that it's probably one of the gayest things that you can do. Same with wrestling and boxing and baseball and basketball and golf. Well, actually, no, maybe not golf. And rugby. Oh my god, don't even talk to me about rugby. They made a whole show about how gay that is. Oh, and hockey. Whew. Last hit once more. It's like thread a needle. Ah, let's go. It's nice that I still feel inclined to say stuff when I enter the final hit of the boss because I had completely lost everything I had in the fire cage episode. Oh, I went slightly too far to the right. If not for the fact that I died, I would have thought that I cleared that. What even happened there? Got him. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I have no advice for how to beat him. I mean, just cross your eyes, maybe. And while you're at it, dot your T's. Like, I don't know. It took it took me several. This is day 2 of attempts. I had to stop recording, get up, go to the other room, go to sleep, wake up again, and then decide to keep recording in order to beat this boss. So we're going into the more difficult parts of this game, is what I'm getting at. And I really have nothing to say about it other than just that boss had an unreasonable level of RNG involved. Basically, the rocks that he was throwing, you just had to get lucky that, particularly in the last couple hits, when there are so many waves of rocks being thrown, that there's not enough overlap in the different waves of rocks to where you can jump through a gap and survive. But that is the first time I ever beat that boss on insanity mode, so I do feel proud of that. But let's move on. And I didn't say anything about this earlier, but if you missed the last episode, dialogue in this game crashes the game. So unfortunately, I will need to totally bypass all of this. No. Okay, and we're back with the purple blocks and the fiddlesticks. Even though I was spamming, I was able to catch that much. Oh no, see, if you missed it, that Indiana Jones guy thinks that those ghosts are coming for me instead of him. And you know what? You're so stupid for that. I'm the main character. And hey, no warnings or anything from the ghost guys. Gold orb! Who knows what it's used for? I'm supposed to feel good about this? I only do because I've played this game before. And now we have 2 options in front of us. One is to fall to the left and the other is fall to the right. Regardless, we're going to be doing some falling. So let's just go left. Why not? All right, we are falling because there's a particular thing of interest, and it's right here on this screen. There's a statue here of an unknown blob person. There's an outline below him indicating there's something here, and it's a heart. I sure do love these collectibles that do nothing for me. In insanity mode, they basically operate like the strawberries in Celeste, which I think are fine. I love the strawberries in Celeste, and likewise, I love the hearts in this game. And because there's no other time where I'm gonna do this, let's just hang out right here in this little nook for a moment. Just admire where we've come from. And now we fall. I'm over that. Hello, giant cactus. And now that we've done that, we gotta go all the way to the top, and I just thought about this. We need to save our game because, we gotta save the fact that we beat the boss. We've saved our game. We never have to beat that boss ever again. Hey there, my gray prickly pickles. I love you even more now that I don't have to see you anymore. And I did not get these hearts. Heart number 1, heart number 2. And this ghost sword will stay there forever. This is the last time we're gonna see him because I'm not coming back here. You think I'm crazy? Okay, and then once more. So it looks like I don't have to fall down a whole bunch of times to record the map. I just have to do it twice. I didn't realize how easy that would be. But now look at that. All of the orange that you see there before you is the exact amount of orange that exists. And we got another guy. Super strong, super heroic. Let's make sure we get that screen. And we got a treasure chest. Remember this? From the night climb episode. Let's see if we can get this in the least amount of moves possible. There are only 2 movable squares. There's this one right here and this one down here, and then we have an X. Here's what I'm thinking. And bear with me for a moment. So we got this we put here. That's a little setup. And then we move this guy all the way around the world until we get there. And then we take this guy and go all the way up here and around and up and left and boom. I guarantee you that was the least amount of moves necessary to do that treasure chest. We're so good at the treasure chest game, and now we must continue on into the world, falling down like we've never done anything. Hey, we're back! Hello, everybody. This is Binton7 on my BintonGaming channel, and on this episode,